Greetings everyone, welcome, namaste. It's lovely to have you join me with this video. This is 2018's lucky number video. Now you can use these numbers in all areas of your life and you can pick to choose how you wish to use them and focus on them. You can also use them for things like lotto. So we are going to use a bunch of different devices here on how to obtain each of the various zodiac's numbers. You can see before you on the table there are three different things. There are some tarot cards, there is a Rubik's Cube, and then there is another deck of cards over here. So what I am going to do is work through the astrological signs, starting with Capricorn. I will be drawing one of these cards first, which will tell me via the number on the top of the card how many times in turn to spin this to give you 6 lucky numbers to work from, and then there will be one extra card chosen from the numeracy deck on the left hand side for your also overall enjoyment and uplifting energy as well. So with no further ado, let's start off with the first zodiac sign for the year, Capricorn. So I'm shuffling these cards for Capricorn, asking how many times am I going to spin the Rubik's Cube. We have the number 7 which has come out, so I will spin the Rubik's Cube 7 times. You can also utilize the number 7 as well, Capricorns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gets a bit stiff. 6, 7. Now these are going to be your numbers here, Capricorn. We have 3, 31, 52, 53, 10, 42, 18, 44 and 23. I will zoom that in for you. Some of them obviously are not facing all the same way. As well, I will pull one last card for you from this deck for Capricorn. Lucky numbers for the year. Capricorn. 16. 6 and 1 is 7. So you have 2 7s in with your numbering patterns as well. So for you, this is blue, the colour blue, which is also about communication. The fact that you've got the 2 7s is rather beautifully synchronistic. It says here rebirth, so this is all about changing dynamics and altering status quo, so thinking of new beginnings in many different areas of your life. Now the other thing that you can do to obtain extra numbers for yourself here, guys, you can add 7 to each one of these digits here, which will in turn give you more and more numbers as you keep going. If you are wanting them for lotto numbers, you can drop down double digits until they reach 2 single digits, which will probably fit into a lotto capacity. So there you are, Capricorn. Good luck with your lucky numbers for the year. Moving on now to Aquarius, your lucky numbers for the year using the same system as I have just mentioned at the beginning of the video. We are shuffling these cards here to obtain the number of times I will shuffle or move around the Rubik's Cube. So this is for Aquarius, for lucky numbers for the year, for utilization in any way you wish. A lot of people do use these for the lotto numbers. Aquarius, your number is 8. I will move the cube around 8 different times. And I will pick it up randomly and select a face that we're going to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Aquarius, we have 16, 17, 45, 51, 41, which is upside down, 24, 30, 40 and 36. So those are numbers that you can utilize for your own pleasure or enjoyment or enhancement in life. And yes, some people are using these for their lotto numbers. Now one last card for you guys from this deck for Aquarius, from the numeracy deck or the numerological deck for Aquarius. You received 99, and that is compassion. So feeling the vibe with heartfelt compassion for yourself and others is always a good way to go. The number that you could extend if you want to add more numbers to your list of numbers up there, you guys can add 8 more onto each number here, which will give you more numbers to pick from. If the numbers go above the lotto amounts, say your country's lotto stops at 40 and you are going to add 8 onto 48, you can then add the 4 and the 8 together to get 12. So you can keep breaking the numbers down to suit your own particular country's lotto numbering system. Okay guys, let's see. Next is Pisces. I will just randomly turn the Rubik's Cube over again. This is for Pisces, for 2018's lucky numbers. Pisces, you have got 7. There's a lot of 7s coming out, interestingly. So I will turn the cube 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have got 1, 51, 7, 11, 45, 24, 41, 44 and 27. As you can see, some of the numbers are upside down. We are working with this face of numbers up here. I can turn that around for you. One final card to also utilize for Pisces for number connection, positive enhancement for 2018. You have got the number 27 as well. So yet another 7 in your numerology. This is spiritual partnership, so this might be an invaluable message for some of you. You might find that you gain a partnership in your life that becomes very spiritual and harmonized. You can also add 7 to any of these numbers up here to give you another round of numbers, and you can keep going with that, adding 7. So for instance, if you had the number 7 and you add 7 to it, you're going to get 14, and then if you add 14 and another 7, you'll get 21, and so on. So that's how you can build on the numbers that are already here. So Pisces, that is your lucky numbering system for 2018. Let us move now to Aries. So this is for the Aries. I'm going to select a side and I'm going to turn it 4 times. 1. Sometimes they do get stuck. Okay, 2, 3, 4. So Aries, you have 3, 8, 25. We're looking at this side up here. 29, 5, 47, 16, 31 and 48. It does look like it's not those ones down there, it's the top ones. You can add 4 to any of these numbers to extend your numerology or your numbering system for whatever purposes you like, whether that be lotto or for something else that you are wishing to focus on in your life, or use numbers to enhance decision making. And one last card for Aries. Number 9, completion. So the number 9 might also be relevant. You can add that number in if you like. And completion is about the end of cycles and beginning of new ones. And I shall spin these around somewhere to another side. Taurus, let's see how many times we're going to turn the Rubik's Cube. Seven. There's been so many 7s come out, it's so interesting. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the numbers you're looking at, Taurus, are 19, 47, 18, 6, 5, 40, 27, 29 and 43. One last card for you, Taurus, from the numerology deck. '74. Another 7, so you can add 7 to any of the numbers that you wish to add to extend your lucky numbering system from here. So this could be for the use for lotto. If any of your numbers go above a lotto number, such as the 47 and the 7, taking it to 54, and say your lotto numbering system stops at 50, you can add the 54 together to get 9, and that also becomes one of your numbers. So Taurus, 74, nature. So maybe spending time connecting with nature, energizing that beautiful green energy as well. So any of the numbers on here that are green might be also really beneficial for you, as well as the number 7. So Taurus, that's your numbers for the year. We'll start over here with this number 1. So Gemini, for 2018, your lucky numbers. Seven. So I'm going to turn it 7 times. Okay, so and sometimes it just won't go a certain way, so then I'll swing it back and turn it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we now have quite a lot of high numbers in here for you guys. We have 36, 53, 54, 11, 7, 23, 40, 52 and 51. So hopefully you can see that clearly there. One last card for you guys. And we will see what this works out to be. No surprises here. We seem to be stuck on the energy of 7, and you actually did have 7 up here as well. So 6 and 1 is 7. This is rebirth, so this is all about new beginnings for the year, shedding off something old and stepping into something new. Who knows what it could be and at what level, but yeah, that's really interesting. So you can also add 7 to any of the numbers on here to take it up to give you another set of numbers to extend your lotto numbers if you wish. So for instance, this one here, 7, if you add another 7 you get the number 14, and so on. So that's another way of extending the number selection you've got. So there we are, guys, that's your numbers for 2018. We'll start with this one here, into Cancer for the year. So Cancer, shuffling to figure out how many times we are going to turn the Rubik's Cube for you and in what direction. 7, the Chariot. It feels as though I've only got the number 7 in the deck today. Okay, so we will turn this 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have ended up with 1, 20, 7, 8, 14, 31, 52, 53 and 16. So a lot of 7s going on here again, with the 6 and the 1, which is 7, and the 7 down here and the 7 here. I don't know why it's happening that there are so many 7s coming out. But anyhow, Cancer, let's figure out what your last numerological card is to help enhance or give off positive vibrations for your luck for the year. For Cancer. 6, love. Well, that's nice that we haven't actually got the 7. We've got 6, which is love. So a beautiful harmony to get there, the beautiful essence of love is the thing that we all come into experience. So the number 6 could be very relative for you guys. I think we will add 6 to all of your numbers. So for instance, if you have got the number 1 here, you can add 6, which will give you, oh look, 7. And if you can add 6 to any of those numbers, and it will add to your option of numbers to choose, especially for systems like Lotto. And you can keep adding 6 to all of them and so on, and just keep going. If they go beyond the spectrum of your Lotto division for your country, then start breaking the numbers back down again. So for instance, 52 and 6 is 58. And if that's beyond what your Lotto division is, then you add the 5 and the 8 together to get 13. You can use the 13, or you can break that down to a 4 as well. So you just keep breaking your numbers down until they fit into your spectrum of Lotto numbers for your country. Okay, Cancer, so we move on to Leo. We'll turn that to there to start off with. Leo, how many times are we going to be turning the Rubik's Cube? The Page of Swords would work out to be 1. So we will turn you guys, you will get a 1 turn. So, because it doesn't actually have a number on it, there's 1 turn. A lot of fairly big numbers for you guys here, Leo. So you've got, starting down here is 18, 4, 43, 35, 32, 33, 48, 38 and 27. That's your numbers there, Leo. Let's see what your final numerology card is for extending the essence of numbers for your year. You can use these numbers however you like and in whatever way. Leo. Change, the number 5. So you can also, if you like, we can pick the number 5 to add on to any of these numbers up here to extend your numbers for Lotto selections or for any other games or pursuits that you are following throughout the year. So for instance, if you add 5 and 4, you get the number 9, and you can do that to any of them. If they go beyond your lotto division for your country, then just start breaking the numbers back down until they fit into your category. So that is your numbers for the year, Leo. Good luck with whatever it is you choose to use them with. So moving on, and we will take this, let's have a look. We will take this one here. This is for Virgo. Guys, let's see, Virgo, how many turns we are going to be doing of the Rubik's Cube for you guys. For Virgo, for 2018, for numbers for use during the year. 10, we are going to spin the Rubik's Cube 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have been left with the numbers 34, 17, 54, 24, 41, 4, 18, 11 and 48. So Virgo, hope you could read those numbers clearly enough. Some of them are upside down, that's fine. Let us see what your last card is for the numerology sequence for the year for you to uplift and meditate upon. Virgo is healing, 66. Okay, so healing is a wonderful thing for any of us to undergo at any time in life. It can be very helpful and push us further into new areas and correct any issues we might have had as well. So I think for you guys, we will stick with the number 10 over here, and you can add 10 to any of your numbers to also increase your lotto numbers. So for instance, if you had 34, you can add 10 and that will give you 44. And likewise, say for 54, if you add 10 you get 64. And if 64 is beyond your country's level of lotto numbers, then break the 6 and 4 back down to 10 and then down to 1 even. So just keep the numbers going until they fit into your lotto divisions and then break them down as required. So there you are, Virgo, that's your numbers for 2018. Good luck with whatever you choose to use them on. Moving into Libra. Libra, your number of, I shall just move that around then, we will start there. So Libra, the number of times we are going to turn the Rubik's Cube for you guys. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the middle one, 6. Just turning that back around again. So we have number 9, 17, 18, 6, 14, 26, 1, 35 and 19. So those are your numbers, Libra. Let's do one last one from this deck of numerology cards and see what the final numerological energy is for you guys to utilize for the year in whatever way you are interested in doing so. So Libra, 16, rebirth. So doing something new or rebirthing something old that comes back to be perhaps changed around or up-specced one way or another. So we've got 2 6s in there. We've got 6 on the left and the 16 on the right. Even though this adds up to the number 7, I think we will stay with the energies of 6 to add to any of these numbers in the background here that you would like to add to. And you also have the number 6 up here, so it could be quite relevant for you. Also the white energies, because there's the number 6 and it's on the white disc, so that means things like white light in particular. So if, for instance, you add 6 to the number 6 and get 12, that extends out your number of lotto numbers that you might be able to utilise within this numbering system. So just keep going and do that to any of them. So for instance, number 19, and you add 6, that will give you 25, and so on and so on. So there we are, Libra, that's your lucky numbers for the year. Good luck for whatever it is you intend to use them for. Scorpio, and we will change the Rubik's Cube to face that way. And how many times are we going to be shuffling or moving the cube? That is 20. Okay, well, we'll start. We'll just work through and move it around 20 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and in fact we did get 20 on there, so quite a lot of high numbers here for you guys. 3, 44, 27, 20, 41, 26, 19, 8 and 52. Now we will pull one more card for you guys, Scorpio. You really got your money's worth out of that one, didn't you, moving it around 20 times. So one last card for you for your numerology vibration essence for 2018. You can choose to use these cards however you find you are most interested in. 48, financial discipline. Okay, so even these are really big numbers down here with the 48 and the 20. So you could, if you like, add, well, I guess you could add 20 to each of your numbers up here. So for instance, if you have 20, you can add another 20, which will give you 40. And this one here was 44, which will give you 64. Now, if that is beyond your spectrum of lotto numbers, for instance, within a country, then break the 64 down to 10 or 1 and utilise it that way. But you can add 20 to as many numbers up here as you like, and you can keep going and just breaking them down, and they become your pattern or sequence of numbers that you are using. So there we are, Scorpio. May you find some good financial discipline in the year for your luck as well. So moving on, guys, to the next one, which is Sagittarius, lucky last. So let's turn the cube over and we'll start with this one. Sagittarius, how many times are we going to turn the Rubik's Cube? 21 times. You guys at the last end of everything are really making me work. So 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh well, you ended up with really big numbers, you guys. So 12, 13, 30, 35, 14, 44, 36, 22 and 54. So hopefully you can see those numbers there all right. Now we will shuffle one last card for you, Sagittarians, and see what the numerical patterning is going to be for the last card for you. You guys can choose to use these numbers however you feel in life. Some of you do use it for like lotto tickets and things like that, so you're most welcome to uplift these sequences. Sagittarius, 41, self-discipline. Self-discipline, indeed, I'm sure all of us could do with a bit more self-discipline at various times in life. So again, another big number that's been pulled for you down the bottom end, and the 4 and the 1 add up to 5. So I think we are going to work with adding 5 to any of your numbers up here to extend them into the lotto divisions, if you like. So if you, for instance, add 5 to 35, you will get 40. If you add 5 to 54, you will get 59. If 59 is beyond your country's lotto numbering system, then take, for instance, if you add the 5 to 54 and you get 59, and that's beyond your lotto numbering system for your country, you take the 5 and the 9 and you add it together to get 14, which adds back to 4 and 1 equals 5. So you can break it down to whatever number you like. That is how you derive your numbers through these type of systems. So there you are, Sagittarius. Good luck to all of you in whatever way you choose to use them. And everyone have a happy, healthy, prosperous money imbuing and manifesting 2018. Thanks for watching, everyone. Much love. Namaste.